Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Daniel R. Christian, and some more information. The Farnese's military and intelligence. The Society of Jesus, or Jesuits, are Roman intelligence serving the black nobility. Jesuits used their universities for recruiting Roman Vatican agents. The link above is an image of the Jesuits' headquarters called the Jesuit Church in Rome with the IHS Jesuit logo. And Farnese VS engraved above. Farnese is for the Farnese family, which officially established the Society of Jesus through the Pope Paul III, or Alessandro Farnese under the papal bull. Rigamini Militanis Escalia, which means military regiment of the church. The leader of the Jesuits is called a superior general. Today, Arturo Sosa is the superior general of the Society of Jesus. Jesuits are a military order. Queen Elizabeth Farnese of Spain married Philip of Bourbon V of Spain, and their first son, Charles III of Spain, reestablished the Farnese line through his first son, Ferdinand the First of Two Sicilies, under the new name of Bourbon Two Sicilies. Philip Bourbon the fifth, other sons, Philip, Duke of Parma, established the Bourbon-Parma branch as the continuation of the Farnese Dukes of Parma. The Farnese family often intermarried with the Medici, Gonzaga, and Este families of northern Italy. The House of Gonzaga were involved with the Jesuits and have the universities of Gonzaga in Spokane, Washington, named after the Jesuit priest Ulysses Gonzaga. Prince Mauricio Ferrante Gonzaga is head of the House of Gonzaga today, and then Prince Commander of the Jesuits. Today, Prince Carlo of Bourbon Two Sicilies is the head of the Farnese bloodline and top authority over the Society of Jesus. The Bourbon Two Sicily families also own and run the Sacred Military Constantinian Order of St. George, which is a military council that oversees the Society of Jesus. Prince Carlo of Bourbon Two Sicily serves the Sovereign Military Order of Malta as Bailiff Knight Grand Cross of the SMOM, and then runs the Sacred Military Constantinian Order of St. George, which manages the Society of Jesus. Prince Carlos' cousins, Prince Pedro, the Duke of Calabria, and Prince Carlos of the Bourbon-Parma are the members of the Farnese bloodline. The Farnese family lived in a pentagonal fortress called the Farnese Villa Coprella in Italy. Jesuit alumni and professors dominate leadership positions in U.S. military and intelligence headquartered at the U.S. Pentagon because the Jesuit order is militant. Prince Carlos, Duke of Parma, is head of the Bourbon-Parma branch, and Prince Michael and Prince Michael of Bourbon-Parma is a French member of this family, and in him some of his children reside in Florida. Georgetown is the Jesuits' headquarters in the United States. And this is what we spoke of in the beginning, the Farnese's IHS College. Here are some Jesuit agents that basically went to Georgetown. Whoever a lot of these politicians and prior presidents went to Georgetown, and if they did, then you can most likely count them as Jesuit agents, including our America's president right now, Donald Trump. So let me just read some Jesuit agents. Bill Clinton, former U.S. President. John Podesta, the pedophile motherfucker. Former Chief of Staff, Donald Trump. Eric Trump, Ivanka Trump, John F. Kelly. Georgetown, current Chief of Staff. King Abdullah II of Jordan. Not even just Americans, people that are all over currently that are in Middle Eastern countries come over there and get their education. That's crazy. King Abdullah II of Jordan, Georgetown. King Philip VI of Spain went to Georgetown. Crown Prince Pavlis of Greece went to Georgetown. Prince Guillermo of Luxembourg went to Georgetown. Joe Biden, John Kerry, John Boehner, Dennis McDonough, Look at William J. Casey, former Director of Central Intelligence. Robert Casey, Georgetown, former Secretary of Defense and former Director of Central Intelligence. George Tenet, Georgetown, former Director of Central Intelligence. Leon Panetta, former CIA Director. James Clapper, Georgetown and former CIA director. Former Secretary of Defense. So, for people to think that the Jesuits are not important, or I say just as important as the Zionists, then they're mistaken. Wow, that's a lot of names. This guy has balls. That's why I love sharing his information. The Sacred Military Constantinian Order of St. George, Grand Master, Prince Carlo Bertuzzi Sicilis of Duke of Castro. And why their houses and everything is shaped as the pentagram is because at the end of the day, they're all Satan worshippers. They're all Satanists. They're all Luciferians. And you can even tell in this cross, the way the cross is right here, on top, these three sticking up in each corner. That's basically that is known as the fleur de lis, which is known as the devil's flower. And you'll see that symbol everywhere. Just this, you know. And if you have the symbol in your house, demons can be attached to it. And I suggest you get rid of that item. And it's all over children's clothes and baby clothes as well. It's just a heads up, guys. All right, guys. God bless.